The Galactic Council chamber had never been quiet like this before. Thousands of species filled the vast amphitheater, their colors, scales, lights, and shadows usually creating a constant hum of motion and sound. Now there was only silence, thick and uncomfortable, like the pause before an explosion. At the center of the chamber hovered the holographic star map, its blue glow casting long reflections across alien eyes. A single region pulsed red, slow and deliberate, the outer spiral. The Varelian High Speaker broke the silence at last, her voice trembling despite centuries of political mastery. "The humans are here," she said. A ripple of unease spread instantly. Some delegates recoiled, others leaned forward, and a few simply froze. The younger civilizations looked confused, whispering among themselves. The older ones knew better. "Impossible," hissed a Dracori warlord, claws scraping stone. "They were confined to a single death world." "They were," replied the Archivist of Teth, his ancient mechanical voice crackling. "Until they were not." The star map shifted, revealing destroyed outposts, silent colonies, and fleets gone dark. Each loss marked by the same pattern: precision strikes, no excessive destruction, no attempts at occupation, just removal. "They do not conquer like us," the Archivist continued. "They arrive, they end resistance, and they leave warnings." A junior envoy laughed nervously, trying to mask fear. "If they are so powerful, why have we never heard from them before?" The Varelian High Speaker turned slowly, eyes glowing. "Because we never looked." She gestured, and archival footage filled the chamber. Primitive human vessels launching from a blue and green world. Their technology crude, their weapons inefficient, their spirit undeniable. They were watched, she said, studied, mocked. The footage shifted to wars, internal conflicts, environmental collapse. Any other species would have shattered. Humans adapted. They learned pain faster than anyone else, the Archivist said. And they learned unity when faced with extinction. The Dracori warlord folded his wings, suddenly unsure. "So why now?" he asked. "Why emerge now?" The map zoomed outward, revealing a single destroyed human system, burned clean centuries ago by an unnamed empire. The room understood instantly. "Because," the High Speaker whispered, "they finally finished preparing, and somewhere beyond the Council's reach, human fleets moved in absolute silence. The Calthrex Dominion believed itself untouchable. Their fleets patrolled 20 systems, their shields unbroken for millennia. When the first human ship appeared, they thought it was a glitch. The vessel was small, angular, unmarked, no transponder, no ceremonial lights, just cold metal drifting at the edge of their territory. "Open a channel," commanded the Calthrex admiral, irritated more than cautious. There was no response. The human ship did not maneuver, did not retreat. It simply stayed. A warning shot. It was fired, energy flashing harmlessly through empty space. Still no response. Then the human ship moved. Not fast, not aggressive, just enough to remind them it was aware. Moments later, every Calthrex sensor screamed at once. Power grids fluctuated. Targeting systems froze. Communication arrays went dark. "What is happening?" the admiral shouted, before anyone could answer. The human ship transmitted a single message, clear, untranslated, unmistakably human. "You fired first." The lights died across the flagship. Gravity failed, then returned violently. Panic spread faster than orders. Outside, human ships began to arrive, not in dramatic jumps, not in formations, meant to intimidate. They appeared exactly where needed. One by one, Calthrex warships lost engines, weapons, shields, not destroyed, disabled. "This is impossible," the admiral whispered. A second message arrived. "We are not here to rule. We are here to balance." Then the final transmission, sent system-wide. "Leave this space. Do not return." As suddenly as they arrived, the humans vanished. No pursuit, no celebration, only silence. The Calthrex Dominion obeyed. They would never admit fear. But every surviving commander knew the truth. The humans were not testing weapons. They were demonstrating restraint, across the galaxy. Stories spread faster than official reports, trade hubs whispered. Military academies rewrote doctrines. The name human became both curse and prayer. "They are merciful," said some. "They spare populations." "They are monsters," said others. "They dismantle empires without warning." Both were correct. The Zenth Collective learned this firsthand. They attempted negotiation. They welcomed the human envoy with ceremony and gifts. The envoy was alone, unarmed, a single human standing among towering aliens. Calm, attentive, unreadable, we seek understanding, declared the Zenth Prime, peaceful coexistence. The human nodded. We appreciate that. Then the human asked one question. How many worlds have you stripped to sustain your core systems? The Zenth hesitated. Numbers appeared on the chamber displays anyway. Stolen resources, collapsed, biospheres, extinct species. The human did not raise their voice, did not accuse, simply said, this ends, when the Zenth refused. Their supply routes collapsed within hours, not attacked. Human fleets rerouted asteroid belts, stabilized dying planets, and exposed the Zenth economy to the galaxy. The Zenth surrendered without a single shot fired. They called it diplomacy. The humans called it accountability. For the first time, the galaxy realized something terrifying. Humans did not seek dominance. They sought correction. And correction was far more dangerous. Asterisks on Earth. The old scars still existed. Ruined cities, preserved as warnings. Battlefields turned into schools. Human children learned history early, not just victories, failures, mistakes, near extinction. They were taught one core lesson above all else. Survival is a responsibility. The galaxy had evolved comfort. Humans evolved resilience. When humans entered space, they brought that mindset with them. Every ship was redundant, every crew trained. For worst-case scenarios, they planned not to win wars, but to endure them. That philosophy confused alien strategists. Humans retreated when it was logical, advanced when it was unexpected. They did not fear loss, they feared stagnation. And so when humanity looked out and saw empires repeating Earth's darkest chapters, they made a choice. Not conquest, not annihilation, intervention. The Galactic Council reconvened. This time, a human delegation stood at its center. They did not demand seats, they were offered them. The High Speaker addressed the chamber once more. What do you want? The human representative looked around, meeting every gaze. We want what we always wanted. A future where survival is not earned through suffering alone. The chamber listened, truly listened. For the first time, change, the human continued. Or we will force it. There was no threat in the tone, only certainty. And across the galaxy, fleets stood down, borders softened, worlds began repairing what they had broken. Because now everyone knew, the humans were here, and they were watching.